Hey guys, Wolf100 here, bring you another battle. I just would like to welcome all my new subscribers from Pokemosh Pit Beta that watched my battle. I've tried to looked at the comments and saw that you didn't want me to have any spoilers, and you probably wanted my quality to be better. So I'm going to try to do that on this battle. And looking at his team, that Zorok's going to be annoying because I'm not sure what he's going to disguise himself as, and that Snorlax's going to be really bulky, so it's going to be hard to get around that. And if that Heracross is scarfed, he could probably destroy most things on my team. So I'm probably hoping that it isn't. Um, so I just go lead out with my Hariyama because that's my probably standard lead I always lead with. Just because it's got the fake out and it's pretty good check to most leads. But I realize here that doing a fake out to a Bronzong is going to do nothing, so it's probably just a waste of a turn to go for it. So I just go straight out close combat, hoping he wouldn't switch out and directly switch out to his Frostlass, which he doesn't, and just plays it safe, I guess. Just go for the Stealth Rocks. Not really safe, but just wanted to get his Stealth Rocks up early because my team is pretty weak to Stealth Rocks when you think about it. And right now I predict his Frostlass to come in because obviously he doesn't want to take another close combat, because it would have taken him out after the Guts boost. But he just goes straight for the Earthquake, so I over predict really early in the game, which isn't that good. But right now he makes a mistake, thinking I would switch out or go for the close combat again. He goes into his Frostlass, but I just go for payback again because I'm thinking he'll probably switch out now because thinking I'll go for the close combat. Um, and that's exactly what he does. Goes into his Frostlass while I go for the payback. Does just over half after leftovers. Um, and right now I'm pretty sure that a Bullet Punch can take out this Frostlass, because even if he did go for like a Destiny Bond or an Ice Beam, Bullet Punch has got priority, as you guys know, and can take him out quite easily because it was super effective. And now this Toxic starting to rack up, and you guys might think, why don't you use Flame Orb? And I might show you another battle where Toxic Orb helps me, but I switch out right now and go into my Dusclops because I'm thinking you might want to go for a close combat or any physical move, and I can probably take any of those. So but he just decides to go for the Volt Switch. So I'm sort of thinking here, this thing might be scarfed or just might be one of those scouting sets, and I don't see any life orbs, so I'm thinking maybe scarf or leftovers, and he just goes into his Snorlax here, and I'm feeling pretty confident, so I'm just going to try to burn this thing, but it ends up being his Zorok, and that is a clean KO. Because yeah, Zorok is pretty powerful, um, especially if it's super effective. And I send out my Zorok here just for the lols, like there was actual no point of sending him out, and I just felt like doing it for no reason at all. So you might think that's a pretty bad move to play, but you know, have to have fun sometimes. And so I just go straight for the Dark Pulse while he sends in his real Snorlax, which this doesn't do hardly nothing because obviously Snorlax is like a beast in defense. Um, and if this is a Curselax, it's going to be pretty annoying to take out. So I switch out here because I can't do anything to it really. And I go into my Honchkrow because I actually can't remember why I sent out my Honchkrow now. But yeah, so he just goes straight for the Fire Punch, and that's going to do a whole lot of damage to my Honchkrow because obviously Honchkrow is more offensive, and I won't really I didn't put any really EVs into defense. But so right now he switches out, and I sort of predict him to switch out, obviously, and I just go straight. Well, actually, no. Right now, sorry, I think that I'm just going to die anyway, so I just go straight for the Brave Bird because there's no point trying to heal up because he's probably, I thought he'd stay in and just kill me off, but he doesn't want to stay in and send out his Bronzong, so this gives me the perfect opportunity to roost up and get my health back, which is great for me because now my Honchkrow can live another day. And he just goes straight for the trick, and I'm like, oh damn, what's he going to give me now? And he ends up giving me the lagging tail, I think it is, yeah, which halves my speed, I think. But so that isn't that good, but it's okay because I have got the Sucker Punch, so speed isn't really an issue once I get behind a sub. But right now I'd go for the substitute now because obviously wanted to be protected. Sorry about that. And I knew this Bronzong couldn't do nothing to me. So I know here that he's probably just going to Volt Switch or Close Combat, try to break my sub. So I just want to just go for the Roost while I'm behind it and safe, so I can get some of my health back because I'm pretty low right now. So I go for another Roost here, and he sends back into his Bronzong. So I'm not 100% sure what he's doing here, but this guy can't do much because I gave him my Life Orb. So if he tries to attack me, he's going to kill himself off. But he goes for the Earthquake, so I'm not sure what he was thinking here. Maybe he thought I'll switch out, but I just go for the Substitute again. And which is very good for me because now he's either forced switch out because it hasn't revealed he has a Gyro Ball, and I don't think he'll do that much anyway now they've got the Lagging Tail. So I just go for another Roost to get all the way back up to full HP. I know it's sort of a bit of stall, we can call it, but I need my Honchkrow to be lots of HP because all that Brave Birding can take me pretty low. And I know that this guy gets Justified, but I thought he's going to outspeed anyway, so I might as well get a bit of damage. And if he does go for the Volt Switch, the Justified won't help him because he's raising attack. But he decides to go straight for Stone Edge, so that was a sort of a bad play on my part. But he does break my sub, and obviously it's going to break it, and it does land. So I'm thinking I have to switch out here. So I switch out into my Registeel, Registeel, and I'm thinking after just keeps going for the Stone Edge, so I'm thinking, yeah, this guy is probably Scarfed. So I'm pretty sure this guy's Scarfed, and I'm assuming because this guy's Scarfed, the Heracross will be banded, thank goodness for me. And which is this is good for me, so it gives me a chance to set up my Stealth Rocks because obviously he can't do nothing to me. And he decides just to send out his Bronzong, try to get probably Earthquake damage off me, but it doesn't really work out in his favor, as you will see. Maybe just sent this guy in as Death Fodder. Probably that's what he did because he's such low health. So yeah, I just go straight for the Seismic Toss and take him out. So yeah, after Bronzo goes down, and so that's one kill for my Registeel, and no kills for any of my other guys. That's pretty good so far. And yeah, so now he sends out his Sally, which is his Zorok, and obviously I don't know, not sure why it didn't disguise anything. Probably because he sent out his Snorlax earlier, moved him to the front of his party. And so yeah, he goes for Flamethrower, knowing I can survive one, and I really want to get this thing paralyzed because I don't want him to be like wrecking havoc to my team. And also I've got the Iron Head, and I sort of call this guy like the Jirachi of UU, but I know what you're thinking. What's Togekiss is like the Jirachi U because of the power flinching, but this guy is more like Steel type and can like got the Iron Head and it's got more of the move set. I reckon probably Togekiss is a better example, but I like this Registeel. I like better. Anyway, I get taken out by the Flamethrower because yeah, I just wanted to Death Order the thing, and as you saw by the what's it called damage, the Stealth Rock damage is obviously my Zorok, and I think he was pretty sure of that too. But now that I paralyzed him, I can easily outspeed him and take him out with the Dark Pulse, even if it's not very effective. I am Life Orbed, and Zorok's got horrible defense anyway, so it's all working out good for me so far. He sends out his Heracross here, and I'm not 100% sure if I would outspeed or not, so I just decided to stay in. If I do outspeed, good. If I don't, it was okay. I just was going to Death Order this thing anyway, because I needed to send in my real Demanitan, because I realize now that my Demanitan can probably clean up the rest of the battle as long as I catch the Snorlax off guard. I could maybe like hurt it a lot with my Flare Bits, see what happens. And he does decide to switch out here, so that's probably an indication that he is banded because he's not going to try to outspeed. And right now I just go straight for the Flare Blitz because I know that's going to hit hard anything that comes in, or if he stays in it's going to kill him. And I see his health going down and down and down. I'm like, whoa, and then I realized it was a crit. That crit didn't really matter though because he switched into it, meaning that a crit means there's double damage. So I would have done half of what he had and then half again the next turn because I would have outspeeded. So unless he's going to switch out and kill something else, I don't think that really mattered. So what he told me in the chat right here, he's trying to take me out with recoil damage because he knows his Heracross can like destroy my rest of my team. And that also got a crit there, but that also didn't matter. I ran the calcs, and that Flare Blitz from my Damanitan to a max defense Cole Buskin, I think it is, does 106% to 127%, so it didn't really matter. And I end up outspeeding anyway because I'm scarfed, and that is the game. I hope all you guys enjoyed this battle. If you did, leave a like, and if you haven't already subscribed, you'll be good. Yeah, sorry about that. Getting my words mixed here. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Also, tell me if the quality is better, because I sort of watched over the battle I did at Pokemon Pit, and I realized why you were saying try to get a better quality, because it isn't very impressive compared to what other people have. So if you reckon this got a better quality, leave a comment, or just leave a comment in general. So hope you guys all enjoyed, and that's all I got to say. Later, guys.